What's up, my Finan loves? It's Miss Finan D, and you're watching Finan Team News.
So let's go ahead and read some of these comments. Joanna says, "Can't wait to see you on BET getting honored with Xscape." Thank you. So the BET's Soul Train Awards, the one that we gonna get honored, and we perform. Y'all, we did a full performance and killed. We wasn't even talking, but we got on that stage and shut it down. Well, I wouldn't say everybody was talking. I mean, never mind. It's a whole different story. That's a whole story in itself. Whole story in itself, y'all. Whole different story. Or the whole story in itself. Anyway, but we got on that stage and we shut it down. Okay, so I need you to watch the Soul Train Awards that's coming on. What is it? Saturday?
Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday.
Kandi, we're not about to just skip over that. Let's go back real quick. She let that slip, okay? She's talking about them performing, but it's the part about them not even talking. And then she tried to clean it up. So let's go back to that.
And we perform. Y'all, we did a full performance and killed. We wasn't even talking. We wasn't even talking. We wasn't even talking. Raymond says, "Hey Kandi, what's some RHOAT? It's been so quiet, and can we still expect the Xscape tour for the top of the year despite everything?" Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Oh my God. Okay, so let me just share something with you guys. I'm in this weird place in my life where it seemed like I've been battling with everybody. Like when I tell you I have been in so many arguments in the past, since the summer, since we were filming the Xscape show all the way now, filming Housewives, I feel like I have argued with everybody. Like almost had some really crazy blowouts with some people. This has been a very crazy time. And so I really enjoy just coming on Amazon Live because I'm able to come here and we just have fun. We talk about good fun stuff we want to buy and stuff like that. But in my other life, it's been some craziness happening. RHOA, of course, if I be feeling like everybody is coming for me constantly lately. And this time I'm just not taking it lying down. Yes, I have been having to read some people left and rights. And yeah, it's been going down. As far as my group Xscape, I know we've been in the blogs a lot in the past week. I really hate that all of the stuff about the dress has kind of overshadowed the whole reason for us being at the Queen of Soul, Soul Train Awards. We received the Lady of Soul Award, which was like similar to a Lifetime Achievement Award. And one of my group members, she had a different stylist than us. I know that she put out some statements saying that she didn't get the memo. Both the stylists have been talking to each other, okay? They both have been talking. I saw that her stylist put out something saying something about our stylist only told him that he was thinking about wearing black dresses and that trying to say like we set her up. Nobody set her up. That's not true. So not true. To be clear, that is not true at all. And even if he wanted to say that was the only text that he received, which that was not the only communication he had received, even if, okay, why didn't it show up with a black dress then? If they thought that we were just going to wear black dresses. I just hate that narrative and all of that has overshadowed, because at the end of the day, the rest of our group members, we really didn't have a problem with if she wanted to wear something different. It was like whatever for us. I think the fans really started going in the comments. And obviously that situation has turned into something bigger. With that being said, I don't even want to go there. It's a whole bunch of things that I could post to show y'all the truth. Okay? But I'm not going to do that because we got a whole TV show of drama that's going to be coming out early next year, and we could save all that for that time. In the meantime, in between time, you can catch the rest, myself, Tiny, me, and my girl Tiny, and my girl Tamika Scott. We are going to be holding it down for the group. We will be doing shows, 6 more shows throughout the end of the year, and you can get those and my Linktree link. You can hit that in my Instagram bio.
We are going to get to the acceptance speech and everything that happened and what I listed in the title, but I like to do things in order. And for those of you who missed all of it, I had to break it down from the beginning of what happened, and I decided, why do all of the talking when Kandi, someone who's in the midst of the drama, can explain it herself? So you heard her explain most of it. And the point about the stylist, I agree with Kandi. There's no way you have a major award ceremony coming up, your group is being honored, and there was only one text message or one communication between you and the other stylist. She's just saying how convenient that you're only showing the beginning of the conversation. I'm sure down the line there were more communication and the stylist knew exactly what to do and what they were wearing. I also posted the flyers when Kandi was advertising their tour or talking about their tour. And of course, Latasha is not going to be on the tour. Well, she also released a statement. So let's get into it. The reason I am not doing the tour is because the promoter the girls are on tour with threatened my husband's life. The promoter was initially brought to the table by my husband for a few shows. Two of the ladies had COVID on the show dates. So my sister and I performed alone in ATL. And the other show we had to pull out of. That's where the deal went left over a situation that could have been resolved. The promoter then referenced getting my husband's head touched and me being a widow. Would you have gone on tour with him? If that was any of their husbands, they definitely wouldn't have done the tour either, which I would have supported. Like I told them and management, I'm available for any date that doesn't include that particular promoter. I choose family and loyalty over everything. But when my sister chose to disrespect our mother on a public platform, I literally couldn't stomach it, and we haven't spoken since. I am trusting that God will restore and bring my family back together. This just hurts. Then I saw some things running around on social media that a side chick came out talking about they've been messing with her husband. That's a different video. It's just a hot mess. Dang, Latasha, girl, keep your head up. What's happening now? This lady talking about your husband, but that's a different video. Let's focus on the Xscape situation, allegedly. He also released another statement about the dress situation. First off, I'd like to apologize to all of the fans. It's so unfortunate that I have to tell my truth this way. However, in this new space, I won't be silenced by who has the bigger following. If I don't say anything, I'm dragged. And if I do say something, I'm dragged. So here it goes. Me having my own stylist initially came when the group was at odds with the original stylist about being overcharged. The group as a whole felt a way about it. So when they decided to use him again, I had already made a decision to work with someone else to avoid the confusion. We've done 3 shows together that my stylist styled me, and the other ladies wore looks by their stylists, which were all in sync, just like the performance look from the awards. My stylist and their stylist was in contact all week about the performance look, so I don't see how the same info wasn't shared for the carpet. Had any of my sisters, not the quotations around sisters, sisterhood, come to my defense, it wouldn't have gone this far. Instead, they watch me being dragged on the internet as if I'm the problem or this was done intentionally, which is untrue. She then continued the drama by reposting this, and she wrote, "They were just the Supremes a week ago. I guess I knew about this too, huh? Now you already know Kandi and her gang or her crew or her people will always step for her." So DJ A1 posted his image and his caption, "Apparently our group got the memo to wear the same colors. We go by the name of Captured." Tiny responded, "Glad you ain't got not the David Ruffin or a Flash in your group. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis." Kandi responded, "It's lonely at the top." And then A1 responded, "Nope, Over here, it's one band, one sound, all right? Of course, people are saying stay out of it. But as you can see, they are clearly laughing, making light of the situation. Now, Kandi did respond to certain comments. So this person wrote, maybe she tagged Latasha, didn't know the dress code or what the other ladies planned on wearing. Maybe she honestly didn't know. Did you all think of that? And she is not required to dress like the other ladies. None of them had to dress similar. This is a celebration of Xscape as artists, their longevity, and their incredible music, not about how they dress. Girl, bye. So Latasha responded, thank you, because they didn't tell me anything. It's more to this than people know. So Kandi responded, Latasha, the only thing for people to know is that you chose to have a separate stylist from the rest of the group. You chose to separate yourself. Do not blame us for that. Stop continuing to put out false narratives. There was a whole situation of people saying Latasha blocked Kandi and the other ladies of the group. And Latasha responded, I did not. Kandi blocked me. This is what I mean when people report false narratives. So it's just a hot mess, okay? Latasha kept going. She posted a video in the background. Pastor were preaching about not allowing people to silence you. I can't play the audio for copyright reasons. And her whole point was and is, I'm not going to be bullied or be silent in all of this. I'm going to speak my truth. And then you already know the supporters had a lot to say and type on social media. Some people going in on her, some people defending her. It's just been a hot mess. I'm not going to pause the video to read these comments. I'm just going to put them on the screen. And for the comments that I cannot put on the screen right now, I would just allow those to play during the outro. But her sister also responded to a comment because people were basically saying, so you're choosing money over your sister, why you don't have your sister back. But if you read or listened to the statement that I read, then she clearly said that her sister allegedly disrespected their mother on social media, and because of that, she stopped talking to her sister. So there's no reason why her sister would be supporting her if they are not even in communication. So you have people saying things like, if your own sister is not talking to you, then you are also the problem, even though she's explaining the reason why she's not talking to her sister. So I'm going to read what her sister response was, and then we're going to move on. There's a post on Kandi's page and the three ladies, and they are performing, and she is also advertising their tour dates. I mean, if you listen to or read the statement, the other statement, Latasha clearly said that the promoter threatened her husband. And as long as Kandi and the girls are using that promoter, she will not be performing with them. Now, if they change promoters, she will absolutely join. So she already explained the reason why she's not going on these tour dates with the girls, okay? Looks like another blog page reposted the post and basically pointed out that, okay, it was just the three of them and that Latasha was missing, okay? And so someone left a comment and then someone else responded and that led, and then Latasha's sister, Tamika, decided to, respond and defend herself. So let's get into that part. This person wrote, it has nothing to do with right or wrong or if it is her sister or not. If her sister was wrong, she was wrong, period. Talking about Latasha. Though no one knows what went on behind closed doors but them. A person can continue to be on someone's side, especially if they are wrong. It is called growth. And she tagged Tamika. And the person leaving the comment tagged Tamika with some yellow hearts emojis. It has nothing to do with money and fame. That's the problem now. To many people are justifying wrong behavior of people. Okay. So like I said, people were saying, Tamika is choosing money over her own family. Why is she not standing up for her sister? Why is she continuing to go on tour with the girls? She should have her sister back and that she's choosing money. Okay. So Tamika responded, well said. Thank you. Okay. This is so true. God knows the truth. It's definitely not about money or fame. Love my sister Latasha and has had her back for years, right or wrong. It comes a time when you mature and have to make the right decisions. God is watching, and I'm not disappointing him for nobody. Well, okay. Better speak on it. That's her friend's Kandi show. But yeah, okay. Basically, I have messed up relationships, okay? Ruined business relationships, and all of these different things, all in the name of we are family and loyalty and having your back. And girl, I'm not doing it anymore. It's not about money, but I'm not messing up my back. I'm not messing up these opportunities that we have. I'm not doing any of that because you are wrong and I'm going to stand in my truth, sister or not. That's basically what she's saying. Also, Latasha made it easy for her. Why am I going to mess my business arrangement and making money for someone who's not even talking to me? We're not even talking right now. You're not here for me right now. So why exactly? Like Latasha wrote in one of her statements that she's praying that God will, get her family back together, and she's praying for healing. And I do pray for healing, not only for the group, but for she and her sister, because this is a hot mess. I'm trying to get to the end of the video, and that's the reason why I'm just running through the rest of these, and I'm not putting comments and certain things on the screen. So now we get to the awards. Finally, we're there. Their performance, everything. Kandi hit that high note at the end, their last song. Good job, Kandi. And I guess the stylist got the memo for the performance outfit because they're looking like a group over here. So they did an amazing job. Look at T.I. and Todd over there looking like some proud husbands. Especially T.I. Look at the smiles. They went from serious into it. Okay, girl, hit that note. Tiny, yes, she did that. And then Kandi, she did that with that high note. And then, of course, we already know the sisters can blow, okay? Drama or not, we're not going to sit here in front and behave like they can't sing. They can blow, okay? Latasha, sometimes she do it with the runs and all of that, but they can sing. So they did their thing as well. The group did amazing. Like I said, especially being in this industry for so long, and they are still out here doing their thing and sounding amazing. Hopefully, all of them can realize how blessed they are to still be in demand after all of these years, to being honored, acknowledged. People are still coming out to see them perform. That's a blessing. Not too many people in their industry can say that. So hopefully all of this back and forth, and you said this and she said this and he said, I said, and pointing fingers, hopefully all of them collectively, they can see the bigger picture and make it work. And this is not the first time they've had issues. We already know the history, and Kandi and the sisters, they've had issues before. It's just been a lot. So I pray for healing for them. So back to their husbands, and they're just in the audience smiling, like proud husbands, so proud of their wives up there doing their thing after all of these years and being honored. That's an amazing feeling. Time for the speech. Kandi went on there. She thanked the fans. She thanked their husbands, their support system, and she thanked their mothers. Latasha gets up there. She gives thanks. And then she goes into, for those, just go to the BET YouTube page and you can watch the Xscape performance and also their speech. But I'm going to summarize it. This is the part that people felt like, okay, girl, what are you doing? I would like to say, continue to shine your light for the world to see. And when you are shining your light, bring somebody up. Don't do it to dim their light. Embrace love and love yourselves. It took me a while to love myself and to get here, but I'm here now, and it's all about love and all about this. And she pointed to the award, and the girls are like, yay, trying to get through it. Okay. And then she said, thank you. Thank you, Soul Train. Thank you. So Tiny jumps on the mic and she's like, thank you, Soul Train. Give a little speech. And she's like, and thank you to my girls, and pointed to them only. Okay. She turned to acknowledge Latasha a little bit, but people were just like, okay, shade, not Tiny shutting her down. And it was just messed up in that moment because in as much as, yes, people can be petty and yes, and all of this, it's a shame that after all of these years, the group is being honored. And then here y'all go doing all of this petty stuff. Whatever it is, hopefully reconciliation can happen and everyone can move on, because at this point is you say, I say, they say, you're wrong, no I'm not. It's just a hot mess. Regardless of who you feel is the problem and what's wrong, I'm hoping for reconciliation and they can all move on peacefully, because even if people feel like Latasha is the problem, I still do pray for them and hope for reconciliation. This is not their first time, okay? They've been here before. Xscape and SWV, you know, they have a show, a reality TV show coming out. So people also thought that this was all fake drama to promote the show. But Kandi is saying, no, it's real. And, you know, with all of this going on, I'm sure the cameras, you know, were around to capture some of the mess. But for the most part, everything is happening on social media. This will lead people to tune into the show. Anyways, I'm wishing them well. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Now, loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.